It is incredibly hot. And I'm wearing this for the sake of the video. Hey guys, it's Nikki. Today I will be reviewing Scarlet by Marissa Meyer. This is the second book in the Lunar Chronicles series. If you haven't read this book or the first book, Cinder, then you may stop watching the video and I recommend you reading it. Otherwise you will be very confused as to what I'm talking about in this book, okay? So go read the book. Alright, so Scarlet continues on where Cinder left off. We see Cinder in a jail cell, and she just found out that she is the missing Princess Celine, the rightful heir to the throne of Luna. So now she has to come to terms with what she's gonna do, basically. Either she can escape, obviously, because she's gonna die. But we follow the story. Cinder now knows who she really is, and now she has, in the book, she escapes and tries to find out more about her past, and ultimately she has to figure out whether she accepts her destiny to become the rightful ruler of Luna and overthrow Levana, or she could escape and just run away and hide and let the entire Earth go into chaos under the Levana's rule. So no pressure or anything. We actually meet 3 new characters, obviously because it's Scarlet. So we meet Scarlet, who is basically Red Riding Hood. We also meet Wolf, figure out who Wolf is, and then we also meet a new character named Captain Carswell Thorne. He likes to call himself Captain, but yeah, Carswell Thorne, who was a fellow inmate that Cinder escapes with. I actually really like this book. I was sometimes when books introduce new characters, I'm a bit like standoffish towards them, like, oh, I hope I like you. I'm a bit, I don't know, I want to make sure that I test them out and see like if I'm gonna like their characters or not. But Thorne and Scarlet and Wolf definitely intrigued me. I enjoyed their addition to the team. So yeah, I was just like super pumped to read this. It's really exciting. I love how Marissa took the Red Riding Hood fairy tale story and turned it into like a science fiction type of novel. So, and how also I like how it connects to the whole Lunar Earth universe story. So yes, really good book. That's all I can say basically for the non-spoilery part. If you haven't read this, but you've read Cinder, obviously, because you're still watching this. If you haven't read this, I implore you to read it. It's really, really great. You probably heard that from every other YouTuber. But yeah, if you're like haven't read this and you're interested, you'd like this. Now we move on to the spoilery section. I just wanted to mention a few thoughts about like the fellow characters, the new characters that we meet. So first off, like Carswell Thorne, like I said, I wasn't like sure about new characters and how I was gonna feel about them, because I kind of like, oh, once you introduce me to like the main characters of the first book, it's like I just want to follow their story. But then they introduced Carswell Thorne and I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna like this. But then he grows on me. He's very cocky and sure of himself. He's charismatic and he knows it, and I don't know, I find him really funny. He rolls with the punches, like no matter what Cinder throws at him, and how she can be kind of like with her snide remarks towards his like attitude, he just like goes with it. So he kind of reminds me a little bit of like Flynn Rider. That's the Flynn Rider attitude. That's really funny. And also he's like a pilot. So I'm interested to see who he's gonna be in the story. And then the next character, Scarlet. Scarlet has like, it's not really Scarlet that has a history, but mostly her grandmother, who is connected to this whole Princess Celine, Cinder hiding mystery type of thing that is really intriguing. I liked how she was very headstrong and she would not stop trying to look for her grandmother, and is brave enough to actually handle Wolf, and she was able to actually change Wolf's alliances. Obviously they fall in love. That scene in the train was really, really cute. It was very quick, but everything that happened between them to get to that part was like really traumatizing. So I get why obviously you're with this person who helps you out, and see how their relationship developed. And it may be fast, but hopefully it lasts. Obviously it's gonna last because they're the ship in Scarlet. So okay, next character is Wolf. Now I like Wolf because he's very interesting. He's a hybrid of a wolf and a human from Luna. I feel really bad for him to be controlled by Levana and the Thaumaturge. Thaumaturge, is that how you say it? Thaumaturge. I hope I'm saying it right. I mean, I wanted to trust him because I was like going along for the ride like the same way Scarlet was. Suddenly it turns out that he was actually leading her there, but at the same time you know that Wolf's feelings for her is strong and has changed everything he thought about the world. So I really like that idea that she was able to break his loyalty to Levana. Oh, ego Iko, right? Aiko? Aiko or Iko? I'm so sorry if I'm gonna say Iko. I say her name as Iko all the time, but it's so funny that she's the ship of Thorn, and that's how she's so helpful, and she's just, I don't know, I just really love Iko as a character. She's this like really funny android that has feelings. I just enjoy her as a character all the time, and I'm glad that she's back and she is now a spaceship. She has like a bigger role now to Cinder and to the rest of the gang. I like how this book has like three different storylines that we follow. We follow like Cinder's storyline, we follow Wolf and Scarlet's, and then we follow Kai. Yeah, so we follow their storylines, and then we see how I like how Cinder and Scarlet's storyline connect at the end of the book. It was so satisfying. Like the action scenes in this book are so, I don't know, it was mind-blowing. I just couldn't stop flipping through the pages just to get to see like what happens afterwards. I really enjoyed reading the action scenes. They were great. I get nervous every time they go against a lunar who is like super powerful and controlling lots of beings, and then here's Cinder, who was supposed to be super powerful, but she doesn't know how to use those powers yet, so I get really nervous when she's faced with those people. But the teamwork that Scarlet and Iko and Cinder, yeah, their teamwork at the end of the book was really great, and I'm into this series. This is a really, really great series. I never expected that I would be super invested in this, but I am, and I can't wait to continue reading the entire series. So those are all my thoughts and feels for this book. I really enjoyed reading it. I will end this video. Alright, thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.